love like yours will surely come my way. Hey, every day seems a little longer, every way love's a little stronger. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? There you go, baby, here am I. Will you left me here so I could sit and cry? Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Love you like I do. Hello and welcome to another edition of Cars and Us. This is Dennis Tate, your host. We're hosting you from the Waterford Speed Bowl up in Waterford, Connecticut today for the 100-foot drag racing, the first event of the season. It's April, and this is the start of the season. This event will happen every third Sunday of every month from April through October, put on by Jay Eastgate and Randy Murray. They've come up with this fantastic idea of doing 100-foot drag racing. It's kind of short, but you know what? It's fun. It's like doing a burnout. And there's no limit on no restriction as to whatever cars they run. You come in, you pay the entrance fee, and if you want to race your car, you race it. They do have ET slips. They have miles per hour slips. They even have reaction time. So it's a lot of fun. You want to get an idea of how good your reaction is with the lights? It's right there. You can probably hear some of the cars making burnouts to go into the staging lane right now. But we're gonna be here for the entire day. So stick with us. We'll talk to a few of the racers and of course to the promoters as well. We also have a good friend of mine, Charlie Milliken, who is a professional photographer, and he's up here today. He lives up in the area, so he came over and he's going to take all the photos to give to Jay to put on the website. So when you guys get on the website, that's 100footdragracing.com, then you can see some of the photos and see what's going on. But catch the show. Up here in Connecticut, it's aired on your local public access channel Mondays at 10 p.m. In New York, it varies anywhere from Friday nights at 10 p.m. You check your local public listing access community guide, and they'll give you the accurate time. It varies, but it's either Monday night or Friday night. So anyway, stick with us for the next 30 minutes. We're going to have a blast today. It's a beautiful sunny day, and the sun is out, a little bit breezy, but it's a real fine day, especially for racing. So stick with us, and we'll give you an idea of what's going on.
back where they stay right there. Just stay there and do a quick dry off. Beam on the neck.
The line wasn't really the middle of it.
Versus the Dodge Ram. Looks like he's running different tires than what he did last time around. Got those carry bonds working. Got Mustang. Light come down.
I have with me Joe Grillo, and he's one of the 100-foot drag racers up here today. So we're going to welcome Joe to Cars and Us. Nice to meet you. And you've got that nice-looking blue '93 Mustang.
Yep.
Great car. Got a lot of footage of it. So how'd you enjoy the time trials?
It's good. I get a good feel on the car, how it's going to hook up, where I got to launch, squeezing the tree a little bit.
How many passes did you make? You have like 2 hours or 2.5 hours to make passes, right?
I made about 5 or 6 passes. Fuel's boiling in the fuel filter right now. I got to insulate it, so it was loading up.
Is this your first time doing this?
Nope. No.
You were here last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
You were. Okay.
And I run at Epping, New Hampshire, at New England Dragway in the point series.
With the same car?
Yep.
Okay, and let's see, I believe it was your father that was here last year too. He's got a gold Mustang.
Yeah, 67 fastback. Yep.
Right, and so you guys tour the circuit up at, or you follow the points up at Epping?
Yeah. Yep. We run the point series up there.
What's the car running a quarter mile?
My car runs 1290s.
It does.
Yeah.
What'd you run here, and what was your reaction time and so forth?
Well, I had a 006 light, the last pass, and it went 278.
That's terrific. Do you know how you were as far as any of the other cars that ran?
I'm all right, I guess.
Oh, I know you're okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if there was anything that was close to what you're running.
Oh, there's a lot of cars here that are just as fast, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's hard for me to tell because I'm only videotaping. So.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So now you're going to run, you're taking a break now for lunch, and you're going to run eliminations.
Yeah.
Now, your bracket will be in what?
250 class, probably.
Is that what it is? 2.5 and under?
Yep.
Okay. And you get a trophy for the class?
Yeah.
And then, what do they have after that? They're going to do some kind of like a bracket or something,
Yep.
another class at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're gonna do a King of the Hill bracket type competition.
Okay. That's good. Is this your first time out with the car this season?
Yes, it is.
Epping is not open now, is it?
It opened 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but I'm a little short on the money situation.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Nice looking car. What got you into drag racing? Your father?
Yeah.
Well, I should say who?
Yeah, my father. He's been into cars his whole life, and I've followed suit.
That's terrific. How old are you?
20.
That's terrific. You know, I don't know if you're friends with the other fellow here that's here with the 65 with the fastback. He's 20 also.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's great to see you young guys. This is what I like to do. I like to promote the show because it encourages you younger guys to get into the hobby and the sport. I never thought about trying to encourage anybody into drag racing because it's a little bit expensive. But it's real nice to see you that you've stepped up that far into the hobby. You know, not only owning the car but racing it as well,
Yeah.
which is really good. Now I'm going to put you on a spot here because your sister is here, and can she drive the car?
No, she can't drive a 5-speed.
Oh, okay. But if she could, would you let her?
Probably not. No, I can't say that I would.
She said you're rough. She said you know that's your toy, that's your baby. You don't want anybody to touch the car.
That's like my child.
That's all right, Joe. You know what? It's a pleasure seeing you up here, and meeting you. And took some footage of this this high output maroon Dodge Charger. And that's what it is, isn't it, Teresa?
That's correct.
Okay. It's a brand new one, right?
2006.
2006. Well, anyway, I couldn't tell who was in the car, but I found out that it was Teresa Landry, and she's been driving this car all day, running time trials all day. So first of all, I want to welcome you to Cars and Us.
Thank you.
Okay, and thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time. But I want to know how you did today, how you liked racing 100 foot, and have you raced before, and a lot of questions.
I've never raced before. I came out because my son was racing, and I actually came to watch him, and then he said you should race, and so I did. And I love racing since I was a little girl. Watched it with my dad, and so I gave it a try.
It's terrific. Where are you from?
Lebanon.
Are you? Oh, so you went to Lebanon Valley, the quarter mile.
No, I've never actually done that.
No, but have you gone to the track and watched them?
No.
No, huh?
This is my first time.
Wow. Well, this 100 foot is it's short and sweet.
Yes.
What kind of reaction time? Do you understand the reaction time?
I do. I don't. My son knows probably. He kept telling me what I was doing.
And how'd you do
Not
with
real good with reaction time.
Well, that's
I'm not
because you
real
have to
good.
get used to the lights. That's
Yeah.
why. But
Yeah.
how did you do with the ET and the miles per hour?
Again.
You don't remember? You don't
no.
remember how fast you went?
I
Did it feel fast?
yeah. Well,
okay.
not as fast as I could have been, I think. But I did 323. I think was my lowest.
Oh, okay. That's the ET.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
I have footage of you on, racing, on the track.
Awesome.
So, we're going to see how that comes out.
I'll definitely have to watch.
We'll do a little insert while we're talking here, and then people get a chance to see what you did out here.
Awesome.
Is this your first time up here?
Yes, it is.
Do you intend to come back?
I do. Because it's great fun. This is
A lot
awesome.
of fun, right?
Yeah, family fun.
Right.
It was
Sure.
great.
The only thing it costs you basically is the gas. I mean, the entry fee, of course.
That's
but,
right. That's right.
This is a big heavy car, but you got a big motor in there, so.
Yeah. So she's good. She did good. It's more fun than racing on the highway.
Well,
no
or
speeding
speeding.
tickets.
Right.
No
there you
speeding
go. That's
tickets.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. Now, are you going to run the eliminations, or you're not sure?
I am.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay, very good.
Yep. We'll see
Very
how I
good.
do. I got better at the reaction time at the end. Taking
excellent,
advice.
excellent.
My son
That's
gave me
it.
some advice. And
There's a little secret. When you see the last yellow, that's when you go.
that's when you go. Yeah. I
Okay.
kept waiting for the green, and everybody kept taking off without me.
Teresa, good luck.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for a few minutes, and good luck. And who knows, you might walk away with a trophy today.
That would be great.
You never know.
I would love it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
One of the unique cars that I spotted up here, and I was really surprised to see, is a replica of a 1966 427 Cobra. And I was surprised because most of the fellas that own them use them or take them out as show cars. But John Villamil, he said, you know what, he wants to drag race. So we want to welcome John to Cars and Us.
Thank you.
All right, and it was a pleasure seeing you go down the track with this thing. It's I guess you had a lot of fun.
Yes, I wanted to see what it would do legally. Fortunately, you get on the track, you can do something within the law. And it's a car. I want to see what it will do. I'm not going to baby it. It's meant to be driven.
That's nice to hear.
Mhm.
Nice to hear. How speaking of racing it, how well did you do?
I didn't do as well as I like. I have too much air in the rear tires, and I just can't seem to hook up. We got down to the low time of 3:06. That was my best time.
Okay. Now this is what 4-speed,
5-speed.
5-speed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 5-speed Richmond gear, hooked up with a 428 Police Interceptor, dual quads, pushing out 467 horsepower, and it's all hooked up to a Jaguar rear end, just like the original car.
John, what's the gear ratio on that?
You know, I don't remember. It's been a few years since I put it all together. There was so many specifications over 2 years, getting everything just right, ordering the wheels from California, getting the engine built from Cobra Automotive, having everything put together at ERA, the paint job, every little detail. I couldn't believe how much was involved, but it came out nice.
It's a beautiful color. How long have you owned it?
2 years now. This will be my 3rd season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, what was the miles per hour on a 100-foot?
I believe it was 41.
Not bad.
Yeah, 41.
Not bad.
Started to hook up towards the end, but coming out of the hole is just too much power, and I have too much air in the rear tires.
Do you plan to come back?
Yeah.
And try it again?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Waterford, right here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did
My
talk off
neighborhood.
camera. Yeah, that's terrific.
Mhm.
Well, that's good. You know what? We'll plug my show because we're on Monday nights at 10 o'clock in on your local public access channel. I forget which channel because I'm aired so many different places and there's so many different channels.
I'll find it.
But I think it's 24. Could that be it?
Okay, yeah, it might be. But I'll look for it.
Yeah, look for it. I mean, we're on there. It's a weekly series. It's on every Monday night, 10 o'clock, and you'll see a different show every week.
Fantastic.
But another couple of weeks, you'll get a chance to see our interview and our show, and you'll get a chance to see yourself racing.
Oh, great.
So-
See how I did.
You know, so yeah, because those of us that raced years ago, not many of us. Well, there was no video then, you know, so it was only 8mm cameras, you
Yeah,
know, and it's very rare.
Yeah, and a lot of it was done illegally.
Well, no, I'm talking about all of us that raced legally at the drag strips.
Yes, yes. I never had that option when I was growing up. So this is a.
Well, you're making up for it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, John, you're going to run the eliminations.
No, I'm done for today. I got this far without breaking something. I'm going to sit here and watch the races
And enjoy.
and
Okay.
enjoy.
You know what? It's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure.
Thank
to
you for being part of our show, and
you.
we'll look forward to seeing you again, and perhaps next time you'll run the eliminations.
Maybe we'll see. Thank you.
Thank you again, John.
Have a good day.
Mustang wins. All right. Mazda comes first and is the winner at 329. Kruger loses. The Mazda wins. The black Mazda wins.
What number's the bet?
What number's the bet, Bob?
122.
Right lane wins. 318. What a much better reaction time. 301 on the one. He wants the race. Mustang on automatic winner. Okay, here we go. Turbocharger on that Toyota Indy winner, 2.80, gets a 309. The Toyota wins, the Cup loses. Right lane wins at 321. Very close race, 324 in the right lane. Poor reaction time, so it made the race look not as close as it was. But left lane wins. Left lane wins. Right lane loses.
Go, Joe. Yeah. Keep an eye out.
Okay, Mustang left lane, all-wheel drive Subaru on the right. Again, it's the 2.5 index. left lane wins 277, but he had about an 800 slower reaction time. So Subaru loses. Close race there. And the left lane wins 324 against the 326. Don't forget, all you drivers, after these index done, we get to do a breaker race. Everybody gets a race. You get to dial in your own time. So this makes for some very close racing.
Doing repairs in the backstretch. Jay, you said? No.
Pick up on the left lane. Right lane across first, and he's the winner in the first thing he had. So right lane, Mr. B, see the movement. What number's that little Mustang, Bob?
137.
Across the line first, and he runs 318 versus the 320. Okay, now the Mustang gets Mustang round. Looks like the Mustang was quicker, but it was. 287, the Mustang wins. 287 versus a losing effort of 318. Okay, Toyota, turbocharged Toyota on the left lane, concentrate on the right. Left lane, of course, the line first. All right, here it is, the final for the 2.5 index. Mustang gets it. 299. And for those that your time slips are off, we really apologize. Again, we're still working through this. Okay, Kobo against Ford on the brakes of the Kobo.
About to close out. We had a real fun day, and we're gonna say goodnight for this edition of Cars and Us. But before we do, we want to introduce you to Jay Eastgate. And
Dennis.
we didn't get a chance to talk today, but this closing is just as good.
That's right.
We had a lot of fun today.
Yes, we did.
And you had a very successful day, great turnout, and
Yes.
everything went off pretty much without a hitch.
Yeah, we had a couple little quirks, but every time we do these races, we refine everything, and everyone had a good time. Yeah, and I mean, where else can you go around here and do this? There's no
That's
place
for sure.
around, you know?
And it's time trial after time trial. Everything is fast. There's no, never a dull moment. You know,
Correct.
I mean,
Correct.
and everybody gets a chance to run as much as they want. You had a lot of classes today. The end, you ran some bracket. You ran a handicap.
Yeah, this is the first time we actually ran a full dial-in bracket race, and it worked out well. And the indexes were fun too. A lot of guys ran multiple indexes, which we let them run.
Right.
And even though they didn't belong in there, because the whole purpose is for the guys to come out
Right,
and
to have
race.
fun. That's it.
Come out, yeah. So why not? And they had a good time, and it gives them practice as far as what their car can do and can't, and what they can do. You know?
That's true. It's all it is practice because it's the lights. You know.
Exactly. Everything.
That's the key.
And I'll tell you something that became even more apparent today. So many races were lost. Were actually won by the slower car because of reaction time. And reaction time, you know this. Quarter mile, you can win or lose a race on the starting line. It's even more so on this race. The guys have lost races by 2/10. They had the faster car, but they lost because they didn't have a good reaction time.
Right.
So
This is a fun setup, and so the viewers know, this is going to be every third Sunday from April through October.
Correct.
At here at Waterford Speedbowl in Waterford, Connecticut, and then you also have dates scheduled for other venues.
Correct. We have June 29th set up, which is a Sunday at Monticello Raceway and Casino. And it's the day after their car show. They have a car show Saturday, and we're doing the race on Sunday. They're doing a tremendous job publicity-wise. And September 13th to 14th, we're not sure if it's a Saturday or Sunday yet. We'll do another one there. We got a possible July 13th date in Riverhead, Long Island, and we've got some other sites which I can't disclose now, but we are in negotiations in the Brooklyn, Long Island area.
That's terrific. The 14th, if you decided, that's going to be a special day because that's my birthday.
Okay, then we'll have to do it 14th. Okay. Yeah. We'll have candles around, and it'll be nice. You'll like it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Monticello's great place. You know.
Oh, yeah, the Catskills in the summer are beautiful.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Right.
And the guys out in Long Island, I was out to the Long Island reunion, the auto racing reunion out in Nassau County.
Yes.
And they're all looking forward to an event happening out in their neck of the woods.
It's just tremendous how many racers and potential racers we have out there. I mean, they lost their track 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so, and that's one of the advantages of this type of racing. We can put racing in venues that you wouldn't think of otherwise. Nobody would think about having a drag race here.
That's true. You know what? I have to put you in touch or find out from George Sinizek, the Pacers.
Yes.
They're doing a 2-day event in June, the 28th and 29th, I believe it is. Out in West Babylon, I believe it is.
Okay.
So it's a 2-day show. So I don't know the exact venue, but I imagine that it's going to be big enough to do something like this also.
And I would be glad to do it. In fact, we're based out of West Babylon too. So I mean, it's nothing to take the equipment and bring it over and set it up. It takes us less than an hour to do it, and we're good to go. And we're gonna have a lot of fun for a lot of people.
Well, we're looking forward to the next one, either up here or out in the island or wherever the venue is.
Right.
You know.
Oh, look forward to having you. It's been a pleasure.
Jay,
Thank
it's
you
always
so
a
much.
pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, for another edition of Cars and Us, this is Dennis Tate saying good night, be well, and drive safe.
Okay.
Wait a minute, hang on, hold it.
I'd like to thank you very much. John is in the military. John couldn't make it for some of our races because he had military obligations. From all of us, we'd like to thank you very much for your devotion to our country and your service to our country, and we appreciate it. John was here our first Friday night, did 31 test and tune runs with Ford Lightning. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next month. The winner of the 2.50 index, okay, the car number 101, Joe Grillo. Congratulations, Joe. They're shy. They have a long walk over here. Joe, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure. Did you have a great time?
Of course I did.
Okay, you going to do anything different for your car next time?
Yeah, build a bigger motor.
Okay. It's been a